So it's called the Isthmus.
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 Okay, and is it that one up there?
Track.
Is it that big one?
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
15.8 k's return. Elevation gain 1155 meters. It's an out and back, generally considered a challenging route, and takes an average of 6 hours and 49 minutes.
How long do you reckon it'll take us?
About 4 hours.
Keen. Maddie already sent us the wrong way. She sent us down the road when we should have gone up the road. So we're just adding a bit of extrovert in straight off the bat. All good, Mads. I won't hold anything against you. It is warm already. We've only done like 100 meters of vert. And it's cooking. But it's good fun. It's just like loose trail all the way up, which is nice. Better than the steps, hey Mads? We've done 400 meters of vert in 3Ks. So what's that? Just over 10% gradient. It's consistent. It's consistently steep. We've got a little stream here. I wonder how clean that water is. Considering there's sheep above us, I'm not going to touch it because we've seen 2 dead sheep already and I'm not really interested in getting sick. How good's that? It's so calm. No wind. Lake is as flat as it gets. It's beautiful. We had a Google of the most popular time to do Roy's Peak and it was 3 AM in the morning. Everyone goes up to watch the sunrise, which means if you go in the afternoon you get the whole of Roy's Peak to yourself, so we might do that.
You might do that.
Yeah, I might do that. The mountain shitter. Oh yeah? That'll go alright. If you're desperate. As soon as you hit the alpine region, it gets windy. This is insane. Wow, that's windy. Here. Whoa. Here we go, guys. Isthmus Peak, 1,386 meters above sea level. Look at that, she's off. She's gonna get there. We're currently done 1,000 meters of vert, so it's only like 100 meters of climbing to go. But we have got the most epic view of the snow alpine in front of us, just over there. So we're going to follow this track all the way up to that peak, which gives us scenic views of that, and Lake Wanaka, which is down here. Let's go! Last little section before we summit, before we get the best view in the world. Alright, now we're going to work our way back down. So it took us 2 hours and 15 minutes to summit, and we're hoping we'll get down in about an hour, hour and 10 maybe, so half the time, which would be nice because it's probably dropped, I don't know, 8 to 10 degrees compared to what it is down the bottom. So it's really cold up here and windy, but we got great views, so can't complain. So I thought I'd just give you a scale of how big this climb actually is in perspective to the camera. We summited like 20 minutes ago. Now we've dropped about 300 meters of vert. Down there, that is the car park. That tiny little dot. We have so much more descending to go. It almost looks like it's easier to like go back over to that ridge line, run that ridge all the way down. But we'll see how we go. Gonna see if we can have a look at this ridge. Looks pretty stable from here. I don't actually think I can get up there, because that is fucking sketchy. So this might be the top of it that I'll get to. That's unfortunate. Would have been cool to pop up there, but that's a bit much. So I'll work my way back. Rain jacket's coming off. The best thing about Arc'teryx, you pay top dollar, but there's not really another rain jacket with the reputation of Arc'teryx being such good in the outdoors. And look at this, it stuffs into the smallest little bag ever, and it weighs, I don't know the exact weight, I'll try and put it on the screen if I can find it, but it's well under like a couple 100 grams. It's great, just throw it in. Easy as that. It's the best thing about buying good quality gear, is that when it comes down to doing stuff like this, it literally takes you under a minute to get gear off, new gear on, and get moving again. And now as I've just taken my rain jacket off, it's going to start to rain, you watch. Because I eat cliff blocks, I inhale cliff blocks. Apparently that's not supposed to be done. Maddie finished her last cliff block just as we finished the peak, and I finished my packet of Cliff Box in about half a minute. Saw quaddies. We were just saying before, we don't have anything that we can descend like this at home, where you descend 1,200 meters in one hit in a short space of time as well, like over a space of 6 or 7 Ks. It's a fair bit. Like for us to descend at home, you descend about 120 meters and then you climb 120 meters and then you descend 120 meters. There's just nothing that stimulates what they've got here in New Zealand. Like, look at the scale of that. They're huge, aren't they? There's two really big deer just there. Wow. We made it back. That was a big day. I'm pretty pooped. I think Maddie's pooped.